holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in and lower down your chin, holding on to your breath. And raise your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And now breathing all the way back out and right down to the bottom of your exhalation, lowering down your chin and holding your breath out. And now raise the chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. And going right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Breathe out a little bit more when you get there. And lower down the chin, holding the breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And breathing out. And now this time as you breathe in, let's raise both of our arms, clasping your fingers high at the top. As you breathe out, take a little rotation with your upper body. And breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in to come back to the middle. And then just let down your fingertips to come to the tips of your shoulders. And then let's draw the elbows forwards and then circle them back and round. Take a breath in. Breathe out to open the chest. Breathing in and breathing out, squeezing the shoulder blades together as you go back and down. Again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then we're going to go back around the other way. So drawing the shoulders forwards and down. Breathing in and out. And just really shrugging out the upper back. Breathing in, stretching it through. And out. One more time, breathing in and out. And then raising your arms again, stretching your palms to face forwards, and then just draw your fingers in together, make a fist, and then stretch them out wide. And again, draw them in, make a fist, and then stretch them out wide. And again, breathe in, breathe out and stretch. Again, breathe in, breathe out and stretch. Breathe in, out and stretch. One more time. Out and stretch, and then lower your arms back down. And now just taking one arm to roll backwards. Take a half twist, look back to your hand, and bring your arm back down. And then go the other way. Take a deep breath in. As you open, turn, look to the shoulder, and bring the hand back down. So it's a little similar to the arm circles that we take. We're just keeping the arm opening, and we are turning our body as we slightly rotate it back. So breathe in, breathe out, rotate, look to the hand, and bring it back. And these are all good things to do when it's a little bit cooler, when the body, maybe we have the shoulders Maybe hunching forwards a little bit, keeping ourselves warm, opening and back. We'll have 2 more of those. Deep breath in, open, look back to the hand and draw it back down. 1 more, deep breath in, out and back round. Okay. Taking your hands down towards the floor, gently come up onto your knees and sit back upon the heels. Now really spreading your fingers out again, just like we were doing when we were making those fists and opening. And as you draw the body along the ground, take a deep breath in, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. As you breathe out, come on up into a cat stretch, rounding through shoulders and back. Breathing in to take the head and tailbone away, breathing out as we sit back. Let's breathe in to draw the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, coming into a cat stretch again. Roll up through the shoulders and the back. Breathing in, head and tailbone away. Breathing out as we sit back. Breathing in as we draw the body up and along the ground. And this time breathing out, curl the toes, send the hips back. Let the head draw down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out to bend your knees and sit back upon your heels. Breathing in as you draw the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, let's send the hips away and lengthen into a downward dog. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit it back. Breathing in to pull the body up and through. And breathing out, let's send the hips away and lengthen into downward dog. Breathing in forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit back. Breathing in as we pull the body up and through. Breathing out, let's send the hips back and draw the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. Breathing out, bending the knees and sitting back. And 1 more time, breathing in, draw the body up and through. And as you breathe out, curl the toes and give it a little bit more stretch into the back of your legs. So just giving a little bit of a walk out and moving the hips a little from side to side if you can there. Just waking up the lower back muscles. Okay, now leaving the heels down, walking your hands back in towards your feet. And gather a hold of your elbows, drop your forehead towards your forearms. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, little sigh, letting the body go. Again, deep breath in, little sigh out, let the body hang. And 1 more time, deep breath in. And as you sigh out, letting go of your arms and rolling through your spine. When you get to the top there, clasping up your fingers, take a deep breath in, side body bend this time, moving out, so good for your lower back, good for the waist, good for latissimus dorsi. Breathing in, come back up, and again breathing out, pressing out of your waist. Breathing in, coming back up, breathing out, letting your arms down. And as we step on up to the top of your mat now, coming in for our first round of sun salutations. Let's take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, let's dive the body on forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back, release your knee to the ground and lifting your chin. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, your belly and chest. Breathing out, upward facing dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower, and as you breathe out, let's push off the ground to plank, and all the way back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up and through, releasing your left knee, lifting your chin. Breathing out, let's step up with the left leg and folding to your knees. Breathing in as you unroll through your spine, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. Release the knee and lifting your chin up. Breathing out, let's step back, right leg and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, softly lower knees, belly and chest. And breathing out as we rise to upward dog, keeping the hips on the ground, shoulders relaxed. Breathing in as you lower, and breathing out, push off the ground to plank. And back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg stepping through, lifting the chin, releasing the toes back. And breathing out, then softly stepping up with the feet together. Breathing in, let's unroll through your spine. And breathing out, bringing your hands back to your heart. Breathing and raising both arms. And breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg, step it back, push your way into the heel. And raising your left arm, looking on up towards your thumb. Really find that calf stretch here. Working into that half turn through the body. Take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And then let's just let the back knee down upon the floor. Take down your left hand to the side of your foot. And in turn, bring your right arm across and arch the body over, looking on up towards your hand. Feel the hip flexor stretch, and again, feel that stretch coming into the side body. And bring that arm all the way back down again. Curling with your toes, stepping the feet together behind you. And let's lower down upon the knees, belly and chest. Let's come into waking up the quad muscles here. So if you bend up your right leg, reach around for your ankle. As we reach forwards now with the left hand, stretching it away. If you can, lift your left hand on your left leg and also your right knee a little. So coming into a half bow, a little bit more warming up for the back, a little bit of quad stretch coming into that right leg. And releasing it down, swapping it over, reaching around for the left ankle, reaching forwards with the right hand. If you can, hover it. If you can, lift also your right leg, so pointing the toe, clenching the glutes. And maybe a little bit of a lift there with your left thigh. And then releasing it down. Take the hands beneath your shoulders. Gently bring that body up again into upward dog, lowering down the elbows. Releasing your body back down. Engaging the core, curl the toes. Breathing in as you push up to plank. Breathing out, push off into that downward facing dog. Breathing in, right foot stepping through. Release your left knee, lifting your chin up. Breathing out, stepping lightly up with the left foot. And folding. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly. Unroll, gaze up to your thumbs. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out and diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. Push down into the left hand. And raising your right arm up and open. So again, pushing away through the back calf, get that stretch on through the leg, through that half twist, looking up towards your right thumb. And deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And then if we lower down your knee, take down your right hand to the side of your right foot, and just bringing over the left arm, arcing Looking up towards the hand if you can. Just feel that stretch coming into the side body and the hip flexor. And then bring the arm back down. Curl the toes and step the feet together behind you. And come on down to your knees, belly and chest. Taking the feet a little bit wider, and let's come into a half turn on your cobra. So bringing the right arm across the front of your mat, left fingers down to the floor. As you breathe in, come on up to your forearm, and as you breathe out, glancing over the left shoulder. And just trying to keep the lower part of your body relaxed here. And gently release it back down. Let's swap it over. Fingertips to the floor, take a breath in, coming on up. And as you breathe out, glancing over your right shoulder. And gently bring it back on round. Hands beneath your shoulders, and let's drop into your upward facing dog. Elbows in, shoulders down, lifting the chin. And then releasing all the way back down again. Narrow the legs a little, curl the toes, engage your core, breathe in, push up to plank, breathe out into a downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in, step forwards with the left leg, releasing your right knee down, lifting your chin. And breathing out, step forwards with your right foot, unfolding. Let's take a deep breath in, come on up to standing, gaze up to your thumbs, breathing out, hands back to your heart. Coming into our jump backs, breathing in, raising both arms, breathing out to dive the body forwards, breathing in, lifting the chin, breathing out, step or hop back, breathing in, hover or come to the belly, rolling up over your toes, lifting your chin. Breathing out to roll up over your toes if you can and look up towards your navel. Breathing in around your spine, look forwards and breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting the chin up and breathing out to lower a little deeper. Breathing in and roll through your spine, gaze up to your thumbs and breathing out, follow your thumbs back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, raising your chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, pulling forwards, up over your toes. And breathing out, lift and roll up high over your toes. Breathing in, pull up into your tiptoes around the back. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up. And breathing out to fold a little deeper. Breathing in as we unroll through the spine. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Now bending the knees, sitting back a little bit deeper from fierce posture, raising both arms and looking up. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's open the chest, fold forwards and straighten the legs. Breathing in, bend the knees, look up. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in to roll up over your toes. And breathing out, high roll up, back over your toes. Place your left foot down and step your right foot through to the top of your mat. Bring your body up into preparation of warrior one. Breathe in, turn your palms. Breathe out, raising your arms high. Look either between your hands or look up to your thumbs. Take a deep breath in. We're not staying here long. Breathing out, coming back down with your hands either side of your foot. Step the feet back together behind you. Hover the body if you can. Breathing in, rolling up over your toes. And breathing out, high, lift and roll over your toes. Place your right foot flat to the floor, step your left foot through to the top of your mat. Come on up into preparation of warrior one. Breathing in, turning your palms. Breathing out, raising your arms, looking up. And again, stretching up strong through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, hands back down either side of your foot. Step the feet back together behind you. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, rolling up over your toes. And breathing out, high lift, roll over your toes. Breathing in, pull up to your tiptoes. And breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up. And breathing out to fold a little deeper. Breathing in, bend your knees, bring your arms around, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, let's release the arms all the way back and down by your side. And bring your hands back to your heart. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's sit low through the heels. Really weight their back. Raise your arms if you can. Either look up between your hands or look to your thumbs. Really pull up through the belly, beneath your ribs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open the chest, fall forwards and head in towards your knees. Breathe in, bend the knees, look up. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, pulling up over your toes, lifting your chin. And breathing out, high roll over your toes. Left foot flat to the floor, right foot stepping up between your hands. Straight up for me into warrior one. Gazing up towards your thumbs or between your hands. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, hands back down either side of your foot. Step the feet back together behind you. Hover if you can or come to the belly. Breathing in, rolling over the toes. Breathing out, roll high over your toes. Right foot flat to the floor, left foot stepping up between your hands. Bring your arms all the way up towards the ceiling, gazing upwards. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, hands back either side of your foot. Step the feet back together behind you. And hover if you can, breathing in, rolling up over your toes. Breathing out and high lift, rolling over your toes. Breathing in, round your back, come up to tiptoes, look forwards. And breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, raising the gaze. And breathing out to fold a little deeper. Breathing in, bend your knees, sit back to your heels into fierce posture. And then breathing out, let's release it all the way back on down. And just relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Let's bring the hands back to your heart. Take a deep breath in, raising both arms. And as you breathe out, diving your body forwards. Stepping back now with your left leg. And as you take a deep bend into your right knee, bring your right elbow to your right knee. With one big circle, breathe in, sweep the left arm all the way back and behind you. And as you look back over your shoulder there for a couple of breaths, enjoy that opening there of the neckline, little inner thigh work coming up here. Make sure that the back foot is really well placed down to the ground behind you. And then let's bring back out your left arm. And take your right hand down towards the floor in front of your foot if you can, coming into extended side stretch. So we're trying to bend the knee a little more so that the knee and the shoulder come together. But again, you can stay up on the elbow today. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. And now let's sweep that arm around the front body, pushing hard through your right foot. Come on up into warrior two. Let's open up the back hip a little, open up the shoulders, engage the core, come a little bit deeper into the leg, really making the quad muscles work here for you. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, reverse. So we're going to straighten up the front leg, dig the heel in and reach your right arm up opened over towards the wall behind you. And then flatten the foot down, come back on up, keep your legs straight, but maybe, if you're like me, just bring the back leg just a little bit closer in. Makes it feel a lot more comfortable. So you've got the tailbone tucked under, and as you move across towards the right, lengthen through the waist and take your right hand towards your right leg, left arm coming up, and then look up towards your left thumb. But again, like I say, it's just keep drawing forwards through the body so that you keep a really good strong alignment, and therefore then you're going to work the right muscles. Okay, so if we lean forwards, we'll miss out the lower back. So we want that lower back side. Okay, now coming into reverse. So if you bend the right knee a little, take down your left hand to your right leg. So it can either be the leg, the foot, or beyond. We can take back your right hand to your lower back and start to turn towards the right. If from there it feels okay, maybe raising your right arm up. And if it feels okay, to re-straighten your right leg, pressing it out and away. Just trying to keep the shoulders drawing back from your ears. Nice, strong, deep breath. In and out. And then bending deeply into your right knee, coming into humble warrior. Clasp the fingers to the back body. Draw your right shoulder in towards your right knee and look towards your back foot. And just letting your arms hang up and over here. And now if we drop down your right arm and take your right arm beneath your right knee and see if you can find the fingers behind. Working towards bird of paradise. So going to heel toe, walk back up your left foot, land it up, and then push into your left foot, look forwards, and see if you can lift the right leg up off the ground today. And again, it's that transition of coming up that's a really tricky thing to do. Shoulders drawn back. Good. Okay, now bending the knee, let's come back down. Place your foot carefully back down to the floor. And then take both of your hands to the inside of your foot. And let's roll to the outside edge of your back foot. Slide your right foot down, either have it in front or on top. And then lifting up nice and high with your right hand for your side plank. So kind of half clench your buttocks here, pull up through your waist, try and keep that really lovely strong plank on its side positioning. And then bring back down your hand and come back out into a downward dog there for a moment. Just sending your hips away, lengthening off into that downward dog. Feel like you can stretch your mat a little bit longer with your hands and your feet. And then taking your right leg up, just bend the knee a little. And then looking forwards and take a big stride through with your right foot between your hands. I'm going to bring the left leg up half of your stride now, the heel flat down upon the floor. Bringing your body up so that we can square off your hips to the short end of your mat. Bring your hands all the way back round for a back prayer or hold on to your elbows, moving out of your waist. So we want to flatten the back line out as well as we can today. Either hold here or lower. Now, ideally we're doing this with two straight legs. If it does feel too much though, bend the right knee a little bit. Just take off the tension if it gets too much. And take some deep breaths. You want to breathe into the positioning. Should be able to feel the hamstrings working, taking that that deep stretch. And now bending your right knee a little, getting ready for transition into warrior three. So looking slightly ahead, lift up your back leg, flex your heel away from you, trying to feel the glutes working on both of your legs. And then lowering your right fingertips down to the floor if you wish to. If you're coming into half moon balance, taking your left arm up, turning your gaze towards your left hand and pointing your toes on the left leg. And then lowering down your left hand, left leg, folding in towards your knees. As you unroll, a little micro bend to the knees, breathing in as you come up. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Okay, let's take a little balance routine here. So let's come into your tree, let's come into dancer, and also into flying pigeon. Alright, so letting your arms go, shoulders back, have a good base beneath you. So really again, spread out the toes, engage the core, fix your gaze point. Slide your right foot either towards your calf or above your knee. And then as we encourage the knee to gently open, we've got the hands coming into your heart. Slowly slide the fingers up through the midline of your body if you can. And then taking your right hand back behind your left. And chin lifts, shoulders back. Got that shoulder girdle stretch coming up above us. We've got the inner thigh working with that leg opening up. And now releasing down your right hand and turning your right leg and taking a hold. Lowering down your left arm to balance you. And then gently taking your right leg back a little to provide the quad stretch and also opening through the shoulder. And then bring the leg back, placing your ankle halfway down your thigh and start to sit your body carefully back. So feel the hips stretching a little, working into your glutes, your hamstrings, and maybe bringing your hands in towards your heart, into a prayer position. And then slowly coming back up. And just a little bit of a kick out with the leg, push it away. Bring the leg back on down and let your arms go for a moment. And just take a nice deep breath in and out. Hands back in at your heart. Take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, let's dive the body on forwards again and stepping back this time with your right foot. And placing your left elbow to your left knee. Bring your right arm to sweep forwards. And as you breathe out, let's draw that arm all the way back behind you, wrapping around for your waist or your thigh. Looking back over your shoulder here for a couple of breaths. So just again, enjoy the neck releasing, the shoulder opening. And then bringing back out your right arm, and if you'd like to, left hand coming downwards towards the floor, and then looking on up towards your right hand. Nice long stretch along the side of your body, deep bend into the knee if you can. Now let that arm brush around the front body. Really fire up the left leg, coming through into warrior two. So again, it's a really lovely, long, generous stance. We're rolling the knee back, shoulders down. Gazing along the centre finger. And take a deep breath in. Breathing out, straighten up the front leg. Reaching out of your waist and draw the toes back if you can. And coming into your reverse warrior. Then coming back up to standing. And getting ready to come into triangle. Move the back leg in a little if you need to. Tuck the tail under a little. Slide your body across to the left. Tilt down towards your left leg. Letting your right arm come straight up. And gazing back up towards your right hand. Okay, really stretching through that right hand side of your body. Deep breath. In through your nose. Out through your nose. And then bending the left knee a little, coming around with your right hand, either to your leg, your ankle, your foot, or beyond, or using a block. And then bring back your left hand to your lower back, and start to look over your shoulder. If it's good to, raise up with your left arm, and re-straighten your left leg. And now really enjoy that twist. Okay, coming twisting through the body, twisting through the shoulders. And then bend deeply into your left knee. Humble warrior, giving ourselves a release in the neck. Clasping your fingers, dropping your gaze towards your back foot and just letting your arms hang up and over here. Okay, let's draw through your left arm to come beneath your left leg and find your fingers. If you'd like to, from there, walk up the right foot and bring it to the top of your mat. Weight there down onto your right foot and see if we can stand up with the left leg caught. Good. Tricky position. Okay, the lifting up part is the hardest bit. Once you're up, you're up. And then we'll come back down, bending the knee on the way out, the way down. Stepping your right foot back. Taking both hands to the inside of your foot, and we'll come into your side plank. So turning, centralising your right hand, stepping your foot, your left foot, either in front or on top of your right foot, and then raising left arm. Again, little half clench of the buttocks, pull up through the waist. Really good strength work coming in here for the shoulder. And then come all the way back round into your downward facing dog. And then again, just appreciate that downward dog, pushing your hands and your feet out, lengthening through the tailbone. And then let's raise the left leg. Just a light opener here, just knee drawing slightly open. And then looking forwards and step your left foot up between your hands. Then bring your right leg up half of your stride. Again, it's about 2 palms distance between the heels. The back foot being a 45-degree angle towards the front. Hips squared off to the short end of the mat. We're pulling back into that left hip a little. Back prayer position, or hold on to your elbows. And then moving out of your waist. Either remain at halfway or lower your chin towards your shin. And again, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Okay, and then again, thinking about the transition. So we have a little bit of a bend into the left knee, bring the body to straighten back up, lift the back leg, Back leg nice and straight if you can, pushing away through the heel, straightening the standing leg as much as you can. You're looking a little bit beyond the end of your mat. And then if we can, releasing down your left hand and then rotating open to the right, looking on up towards your thumb. And then releasing your right hand and your right leg down, folding in towards your knees. A little micro bend with the knees as we unroll all the way back up to standing. And breathing out, hands drawing back in towards your heart. Okay, relax your shoulders, open your body back. Okay, so again, connecting with your core, spreading out with your toes, fixing your gaze point, and then drawing up your left leg when you're ready, placing it along the inside of your leg. And if you're ready to, moving the fingers up through the midline of your body and taking the left hand back behind your right. And again, slowing the breath down if you can. Just again, keeping it present. And then lowering down with your left hand, taking a hold of your left foot. And releasing forwards with your right. Gently encouraging the quad stretch as you draw the knee back. And then gently bring that leg through, placing ankle halfway down your thigh, and gently sitting the body back, coming down into your flying pigeon. And maybe bringing the hands in front of your heart, sitting the body down nice and low. And then gently bring it back on up, extending the leg away from the body just a little, and bring it back on down. Okay, step back to about the middle of your mat, I'm going to bring you down towards the floor. So you've got the heels in, let's rise up into your tiptoes. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lowering your body down. Okay, bringing the hands ahead of you, and if you'd like to try out on your crow position today, a little bit of a bend to the elbows, either perch the knees around your arms, around your triceps, or perch them beneath your armpits. Either way, looking ahead of you, moving forward so you find the balance, and if you can, taking that risk of lifting maybe one or both feet from the floor, looking ahead, keeping the head out from your shoulders. Good. That's it, that's it. All right, come on down for a seated position. Good job. Okay, let's just take the soles of the feet together there and just give your knees a little bit of a flutter. Just releasing and open. Okay, now you can have your feet further forwards of the body. You can have them closer in towards your body. I would just like to bring a little bit of a roundedness to the back. So we're just going to draw the head to round in and try if you can to encourage the knees to come down in towards the floor. And so you've got the inner thigh stretch here, and you've got a little of the lower back stretch. leg straight or draw it up to the side of you. And then drawing across your left arm to your right knee. Hug the knee in. Sit the body up nice and tall. Lengthen through the spine and looking right up over your shoulder. And then from there you have the option to either be as you are, come into a half prayer, or work your arm beneath your knee and see if you can find your fingers. And then gently untangle the body. Re-straighten out your left leg. And with your right leg, either place your right foot towards the inside of your left leg or into half lotus. Okay, so if you want to come up into half lotus, picking the foot up from underneath and placing it to the very top of your left leg. Then coming forwards, either with both of your hands towards your leg, or you can take your right hand towards your leg and you can bring your left hand back. Okay? So see where you want to be. If you're in half lotus, you could do it the other way round. You could hold on to your big toe and then you could reach across with your left hand. Okay, and then gently draw your body back on up. Let's release out that right leg. Now taking the left leg and placing it over the top of your right. Right leg either remains straight or folded up to the side of us. Drawing across your right arm, hugging the knee in and sitting the length of the spine up nice and tall, looking over the shoulder. And then any variation that you took from the other side, do that again on this side. And then gently release. Let's take out your right leg to become straight. Bring your left foot either towards the inside of your left leg, of your right leg, or scoop the leg up from underneath and place it up into a half lotus. And then from here, you can either reach across, opposite arm to opposite leg. You can take both hands towards your leg. If you're in half lotus, you can wrap your arm back round and find your big toe and come forwards. And then bringing your body back on up. Releasing your legs. I'm just going to bring us down upon our backs. And I'd like to finish here, okay, with your shoulder stand and plough. If you do not want to go up onto the neck and the shoulders today, absolutely remain on the ground and either take Happy Baby, where you're holding the feet and drawing the knees open, or you can take a cross body stretch with the knee coming across the body. So that will also help to release the lower back. Okay, so I'll cover everything. But if we come down onto your backs first of all, and then bend the knees up. For those of you coming up into shoulder stand, we take the legs up, we peel them over the top, and then bring the hands as close together as you can to your lower back. And then from there, as we push out of your plough position, coming up into your shoulder stand. And we stay there for about 5 breaths. And after you've taken about 5 breaths, I'm going to drop the feet back behind the head again. Now, for those of you on your backs not taking your shoulders down, happy baby. So you've got the hands coming towards you on the inside of your legs to hold your heels. Now, if your heels aren't in touching distance, you can hold on to the outside of your shins. Okay, so that would work too. And then you're just drawing the knees down, getting a release here. Try to get the back on the floor if you can. And then after you've held that for a couple of moments, you have then the option to take the legs out straight, bring one knee in, and then gently bring it across the body, look over towards the hand, hold it for about 2 or 3 breaths, and then change it over. And if you're in your shoulder stand, maybe clasp your fingers now to the mat behind your back. And if you do find it a little bit intense today, you can always bend the knees and just draw them in towards your forehead. It sometimes takes off a little bit of the intensity of the back stretch. So just see how it feels for you. Okay, now we're going to get ready to come on down. So if you're in plough, bend the knees a little, slowly lower your back down. And I'm just going to take you through a couple of moments of relaxation. So I would encourage maybe that you put your tops on, or it's probably a little bit cooler than what we've been used to. But once you get there, just letting your body open out to the earth. So just taking a deep breath in, sigh, and let the body go. Again, take a deep breath in, sigh out. One more time, deep breath in, and with the mouth shut, just sigh down into your body. And just letting your body feel heavy, letting the muscles relax. So if we can just let your eyebrows raise a little, relaxing your jaw, letting the concentration lines just gently melt away. Relaxing your shoulders and your arms. Relaxing your hands and your fingers. Relax the muscles across your chest. Relax the muscles across the back body. All the way down to your buttocks and your legs. And just feel where your heels meet the ground. Relaxing your feet, letting your heels be just a little heavier to the ground. We're just letting go of our practice now. Letting go of the energy, the focus. Letting go of what it meant for you today. Whether it's the stretching aspects, whether it was just turning up to be on your mat today. And we just let it go. It served its purpose. Let's just let the breath come now a little deeper again. Just moving a stretch into the fingers and toes. And moving your feet back to the earth. Rock the knees a little side to side. And then gently turn yourself over and come back on up to seated. And again, finding another seated position of your choice, sitting your body up nice and tall, the shoulders open back. And let's just take a deep breath in, reaching high, meeting high for namaste at the top. And as you breathe out, come to your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart. And just finishing with a single arm. Deep breath in. Signifying our closure of practice today. Namaste. May you be happy, healthy and well. Well done everybody.